morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go live across the country and the world on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. We're talking all things hacks this morning. To kick it off, our top story of the day, hacks to save money on Salik gates.
As well, the new DXB airport hack that will send your luggage to your home.
Also, all things Coke Studio, it's coming back to Dubai.
And Dubai Customs cracks down on smuggling narcotic-like medication that has been seized.
Also, fun for adults. The whole family, a giant bubble experience is coming to Abu Dhabi.
And as well, Miss Earth UAE makes it to the top 20.
So amazing news on that front. Also on the weather front, highs of 31 degrees Celsius. Humidity is at 76%. But before we jump into all of our big stories today, a question we put out to you, the audience, and to you, Farah. Do you have a friend who secretly hates you?
Yes. Yes.
Actually?
Yeah. For real. But I did cut her off.
So you did have a friend, right?
I did have a friend who secretly...
How did you know?
The thing is, we as humans... sorry, I'm not directly going to get to the question because I wanted to tell you that we as humans, we tend to gaslight ourselves. I had a feeling because she would do those mini weird hatey act towards me. We would be with a group setting of they're not our friends, they are our work colleagues, and she would say something that's very, very humiliating towards me, and I would be like, why would she say that? I wouldn't care, and I would let it go. And then if I go oh yeah, you know what, she is a good person, if I say that because she's such a bad person on the inside, I would later on, she would give me the silent treatment, and then later on I would come back home to a voice note of her screaming at me. And I'd be like, girl.
What? Do you think she secretly hated you, or do you think she was kind of insecure within herself and that brought out a nastiness that she kind of let out on other people?
No, I think she secretly hated me. Because she kind of has that, because I have a belief that if my sister and my family do not feel comfortable around a person, then they for sure see something that I can't see. And my sister, I remember when she met her, she was like, Farah, I don't like that girl.
They always know. The family always know. Whether it's partners for life or besties, they definitely know.
For sure.
Interesting.
And I remember when she would do these things, I would gaslight myself. Oh yeah, no, she doesn't mean it. Or that's her personality. Or why she's having a bad day. Or she's not feeling well. I would give her all of the excuses. But then towards the end, she had done something big and major. I confronted her and I just
There you go. If you have a friend who secretly hates you, do what Farah did and just cut her. I'm just realizing we look like the girls behind us. I'm glad I didn't wear white, or it would be an absolute
that would have been funny.
A twinning situation. Okay, 8:34. Let's jump into hacks. We're going to talk all about hacks to save you money and hacks to save you time at the new airport. First of all, hacks on Salik gates.
Yep. So there are some hacks to save money on Salik gates. Now, the introduction of 2 new Salik toll gates, which are actually located at Business Bay Crossing and Al Safa South, is set to increase traffic costs starting November 24. However, drivers will save money by utilizing a few simple strategies. And of course, I will be explaining and telling you how. Number 1, plan your route. The power of timing and alternate roads. Now, it's one of the most effective ways to minimize your toll expenses is by planning your trips, of course, around the new gates. For example, if you cross between Al Safa North and South gates within the same hour, you'll be charged only once.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if you're keen to avoid the new toll gates altogether, there are alternative routes you can consider, such as Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, a major artery that bypasses the newly installed gates. Also, Ras Al Khor Road, another strategic route that will help you sidestep those Business Bay crossings. We've got you. And also Dubai Al Ain Road, head towards the east to avoid the city's central toll gates. Another one that will help you is the Infinity Bridge. This bridge can offer a smooth, toll-free ride, as well as the Al Shindiga Tunnel, which is a helpful alternative to avoid congested areas where tolls are frequent. Now, if you are listening to this in a podcast and I spoke too quickly, you'll also find this information on our feed.
Now, of course, another hack. You guys can skip the car and just use the public transport. It's as simple, options for easy travel if driving is not essential for your journey. Of course. Now, Dubai's extensive public transport system can now be your best friend by ditching the car and opting for a hassle-free ride on public transport, such as the metro or even the taxi. You'll only be able to save on tolls, but you'll also reduce your carbon footprint. Now, the point is, with a little of strategic planning, you can easily avoid unnecessary toll charges.
Avoid unnecessary journeys.
Yeah.
If you can, you should. I think sometimes you're stuck to a time because of what your work dictates. But we had the announcement from the government recently, which suggested, if possible, flexible work timings, and then therefore you're less stuck to the specific traffic periods, and then therefore it might make it easier to take a different route based on what the traffic is.
Agreed. There are a lot of options, but I have this question which I all the time tell my dad and my mom about. It's like, how much do we spend on Salik? Because my dad goes oh yeah, you know what, if you go from that route you avoid Salik, but then it's a longer route. But then I go yeah, but what if I'm in a hurry and I would rather pay that much to reach on time?
Yeah, see, I think you just have to make that decision.
Yeah,
it totally depends. I don't cross a Salik route on the way to work, so therefore, if I take it on the weekend, it doesn't really bother me. I think I do a random, I have no idea, 200 dirham top up every now and then. Very
it's really
rarely.
Good, by the way.
No, very rarely, because I don't cross. I never cross Salik. I live in a 10-kilometer radius. Unless I'm forced to leave it. My work, my gym, and my home are here. I'm very happy here, Production City. Love you so much, and therefore I have no Salik.
Yeah, but
so I'm a lucky duck.
Yeah, but as well, it gives me a lot of anxiety because yesterday I got a text from Salik that I need to top up, and the first thing I did was call my dad and be we need to top up. Please help. How do I do that? I need to do that because I literally don't know yet. However, because I only get I freak out because the fine for not topping up might be little at the beginning, but then it increases. And because of Salik, I kid you not, last year I had a 2,000 dirham fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But these things, I would say, your poor dad, you know what I mean? Because he used to drive you, but now then you got your own car.
Yeah.
So I think you get the RTA app on your phone.
You get it, but for example, what happens is,
and you would do it.
You would do it yourself. I know, but can you imagine this scenario with me? So it's I'm working I'm doing something. I'm in my head. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll top up after I'm done with this.
Right.
And then it's like, oh yeah, you know what? I have something that's fine. I'll top up after that, and then back home, and then I forget. It slips my mind.
Yeah, but we have, true, we all have these life admin things that pop up and pop up and pop up, but we need to deal with them. And your dad's not going to do it for you all the time.
I know. But
so get the RTA app.
It's fine. I do have the app, but it's a lot.
Take an admin day. Make
admin day.
And Monday evenings can be your admins. And that's when you can pay all your bills.
I actually do like that advice, Casey. I will maybe mark on my calendar an admin day. Admin night, actually.
Why not?
Yeah.
An admin night. YOLO. Your 20s in Dubai. Look, we can do an admin night every night. I'm joking. I hate admin. Let's jump in to our next story. So the new Dubai airport, once it opens, they will have a nifty feature that will send your luggage to your home. So sometimes when you're traveling, the journey to the destination can take away from the experience itself. I've heard people say they literally do not want to travel because of the visa, the admin, it literally is a pain to book flights. Then you've got the cost. And then on top of that, you've got the airport stress. Well, Dubai's soon to be new airport, what are we looking at, 10 years from now? Correct me if I'm wrong, is set to help remove at least one part of that stress.
Well, you know what, Casey? I don't think it's going to be in 10 years. I think it's going to be even shorter. But we can say goodbye to waiting around for luggage. And at Dubai World Center's new terminal, there will be no more waiting for your bags, which is going to be amazing. Now your luggage will be ready at the terminal when you land, or even better, delivered straight to your home or hotel.
I'm trying to get the year of when Dubai World Center will be ready, but we can do that. This initiative is designed to fully automate the passenger experience. So they will use certain things like biometrics instead of traditional paperwork to ensure the smooth journey through the airport. It's going to be, I imagine, touchless. You'll just have, you'll walk through and it will be ready. Is it 20?
I think maximum 2030, I would assume, to be honest with you, because all I hear all the time on Smashy Business and all over our feed, 2030. Dubai is ready for 2030. Dubai is gearing up for 2030. And a lot of things have actually improved. For example, they are as well introduced in GITEX.
2033.
Oh, well, I'm close.
Close enough.
I'm close. Exactly, close enough. But I kid you not, I expect it even earlier than 2033, because at this point, they are introducing Metro cards that are not actual cards. From your face. You just need your face at this point. Biometrics are a huge topic.
Yeah, true. But they're going to be spending 35 billion to make the largest airport in the world, international airport in the world. So we can give them some time.
Yeah,
let's not put them under the thumb.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to care about what Farah thinks. But all I can know, one thing for sure, is that Dubai is literally setting the records up so high to the point where they're just thinking technology. Fine, technology is now a prominent topic all around the world, and Dubai has a vision for 2030, fine, 33, Dubai 2033.
No, the vision is 2030, but the airport itself is 2033.
Yeah, but I would imagine that as well is going to be part of the 2030 vision. That's why they are improving their whole systems around the city.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, no, true.
So if 2030 is their vision, so everything that's good that they have introduced will be coming through in 2030. Now, it might not be completed until 2033, but I think that they will start testing it out and maybe implementing it slowly in 2030.
Yeah, it is open, and small flights come through there, but the full new terminal might take a little bit longer. Let's jump in to something that is coming before 2030. It's actually coming very soon, and we're so excited about it. Coke Studio is back in Dubai. If you're a fan or not, this is going to be epic. It promises to be an unforgettable experience. This year's Unbound edition is set to return bigger and better than ever, bringing you an unforgettable night of your favorite Coke Studio hits. They've gone viral now. You can watch them live and in person, and it's an epic mix of cultural vibes. Lovin Dubai is a very proud media partner for this event, and we are buzzing.
As Casey said, you guys can sing, hit the dance floor, vibe with the crowd, and of course make connections all around. You know, the Unbound lineup features top artists who are pushing boundaries in South Asian music. And producer Zulfikar Jabar Khan is leading the event. Now, artists like Abdul Hanan, Hassan Rahim, Amanda Delara, Anwar Khalid, and more will be performing. So you guys can check up, of course, all of the lineup at our website.
So save the date, December 8, 2024. Tickets on sale now, and you'll also get the full lineup on Coca-Cola Arena website. Grab yours before they sell out for an unforgettable night of music. Last year it was an absolute smash. Hassan Rahim, for example, people are still watching the clips of that track to this date. So if you want to see all of the viral Coke Studio hits live and in person, get your tickets now, December 8. Jumping in, 8:44 to our next story. Dubai Customs cracks down on smuggling of a particular narcotic-like medication. It has been seized. So Dubai Customs has successfully intercepted a sequence of smuggling attempts involving a restricted eye drop medication transported by travellers who were coming from Asia.
Now, this drug, classified as a controlled substance in the UAE, is prohibited for sale or even use without a medical prescription. Now, due to its narcotic-like properties when consumed without a prescription, of course.
So over the past 2 years, Dubai custom inspectors have seized a total of 26,766 boxes of this medication in 62 operations, demonstrating their leadership in curbing illegal imports and protecting national borders from banned and restricted substances. If you see this photo, this is the photo that Dubai Customs shared. What was happening is they are actual eye drops, but because of their narcotic-like properties, people were using them for as a drug.
Yeah.
So therefore, they became an illicit substance in the UAE. It's not allowed, and they are super strict. As we said, 26,000 containers of it have been. Units of it have been seized. We've seen what drugs can do in other cities, worse and worse.
True.
Drug use is rife in some countries. It's not here. And thanks to Dubai Customs and these types of continuous operations, we're clean streets.
That's true. And I have mentioned that before, is that Dubai has an image. And the reason that the image that Dubai has is maintained is because of all of these strict rules, whether they are with like drugs or whether they are with even like the way we interact with people or the respect and the tolerance, and even not only that, the roads, right? Like the traffic laws and the fines that they give people who are actually not following the rules. And these all contribute to the UAE and Dubai specifically with how it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, the UAE as a whole, I just think drugs are such a bane on society, and the effect of drug use on a person and what can that mean as a continuation into society, what drug use looks like on streets, and therefore love that we are a drug-free country. Let's move in to an experience for all ages. That is perfectly lovely. A giant bubble experience is coming to Abu Dhabi. I've heard so much about this. And it looks like such a blast. Bubble Planet is what it's called. It's coming to Abu Dhabi with 10 uniquely themed rooms full of immersive experiences.
Well, you guys can jump into a giant bubble bath, a ball pit, explore a VR room, get lost in undersea LED wonderland, and even experience mind-bending infinity rooms. Now, whether you are a kid or just a kid at heart, this exciting family-friendly adventure is perfect for all ages.
Who needs anything else in life? I genuinely think this looks like such a blast. You'll find it in the heart of Abu Dhabi. It's the ultimate spot for a day of fun and bubbles. Tickets are available now on Platinum List and bubbleplanet.com, and it's happening from December 15th until February 15th. So if you're sitting in Dubai thinking, oh, I haven't planned a trip to Abu Dhabi next weekend, you've got time. So get your tickets now and don't miss the bubble-filled magic. It's giving like, you know, for example, the Rain Room in Sharjah, but multiplied, like on steroids, multiplied by 10. Like there's so much going on. Like it's such a fun, I just want to give it a go, like a giant ball pit for adults. You know, yes, please. Thank you so much.
Literally, we were talking about it yesterday, actually. And I was like thinking, you know what, sometimes it's really good and healthy to get that inner child out. It's really healthy, you know, because like it's, imagine like you're serious and you're working 24/7, you know, like you deserve a day to like go and be a kid at heart and do things that young you would love and enjoy, and this for sure would have satisfied baby me.
Or adult me, leave your phone at the door and just go in and have a blast at Bubble Planet, bringing giant bubbles to the capital, kicking off on December 15th, so get your tickets.
Well, now jumping from bubbles to something even bigger. Now, Miss Earth UAE makes it to the top 20. Now, in a historic moment for the UAE, Noura Jassimi, representing the UAE at the Miss Earth 2024 competition, has made it to the top 20. Yes, you guys, she made it to the top 20, and this is the UAE's first ever participation in the Miss Earth pageant. Now, she, at just 22 years old, Noura, an aviation science student from Dubai, is not just competing for a title. She's breaking boundaries and challenging stereotypes. I think I would give it to her. A passionate advocate for Arab and Emirati women, Noura is redefining what it means to be a beauty queen.
So not only has she represented the UAE pavilion at Expo COP28, but she's also worked tirelessly to highlight the UAE's commitment to sustainability, showcasing our nation's dedication to a brighter, greener future. Her journey is a testament to the power of determination and the breaking of barriers. I get a little bit confused with all of the Miss Universe pageants and such, but someone explained to me yesterday that you've got 3 key ones. So Miss Universe, Big E, Miss World and Miss Earth, and they're like the three most world-renowned pageants.
You know, look, whether it's something like really big or not, but the fact that she is a UAE woman representing the UAE in a very good way with such grace makes me so happy, because like she literally redefined beauty is beyond the looks. You know, it's more than that. It's beauty and brains. You know what I mean? Because like it's a lot of, because when people think of like beauty pageant competitions, they often will think like, oh yeah, no, she looks beautiful, then she will win. But
Miss Earth is like not about beauty at all. From what I'm reading, it's a strong environmental focus, which is I think an amazing connection between the UAE, because obviously, you know, hosting COP28 last year, and like the mission is to raise awareness about environmental issues and promote eco-friendly practices. So what she's doing is raising the UAE's gravitas on a world stage, and I really don't think it's beauty focused at all.
Yeah, it's not beauty focused, of course, but you know, like as well, a lot of people will associate beauty with beauty pageants, right? And they will think like, oh, like if she was not beautiful, which by the way, she really is, she's gorgeous. If she was not beautiful, they would have been like, oh yeah, but she is not pretty, right? Because like people have the entitlement to comment on a woman's looks, specifically at such beauty pageants. And in light of that, her making it to the top 20 makes me think in a way that she's not only beautiful, she's also smart. And she's breaking like stereotypes, big, large stereotypes about the UAE and specifically the Emirati woman. Because like we have spoken about, I think not Miss Earth?
Miss Universe?
Miss Universe?
That just happened.
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Emilia?
That happened, exactly, yes, Emilia. Now, Emilia as well, she broke stereotypes because like she's a mom of 3, which was never really which was never really even considered at, you know, competitions like that. You know, a mother would never be able to participate in such competitions. So they both are breaking stereotypes in their way, and she looks beautiful, and she also is very smart. She participated in COP, as you mentioned, and that just like makes my heart really happy.
Spreading awareness, educating the public, and encouraging actions to protect the planet. The UAE is a small country in the grand scheme of things. However, its commitment to sustainability on a global stage should be shouted about. So having Nora to do that on the world stage for us, I think is amazing. 8:53 on this Thursday morning. You know, we thought it was Friday. We thought it was Friday when we started the day.
Yeah.
But
guys,
we're sure now.
I mean, I thought it's Friday, and then it's like.
And then I thought it was Friday for a second.
But you know what? I don't know why I have this happen to me every single week. Every single week, I literally come on Thursday and thinking it's Friday, and then I get shocked, and it's like the same cycle over and over.
You're manifesting a 4-day week. Maybe. Subconsciously.
Oh my God, maybe I am. Am I? Maybe. Would love that.
Okay, that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you everyone as always for tuning in. Unibear says the feed is skipping a lot. Well, if it's skipping a lot and you'd like to hear this on your way home, for example, we also go live in podcast format. You can hear the whole show as you drive home. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Farah.
Thank you, Casey.
And that is the end of the show. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you back here on Friday morning, which is tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.